Says I'm live. Can you guys see and hear me? And hey Xanadu and hey Larry. I think I said hello to everybody else in the chat. Let's see if that helps us get started a little quicker, because I definitely likes to see who's here and I likes to say hello to everybody. Sandy is here. I didn't say hello to her. Hey Sandy. Benoski, Happy New Year to you. Well, that loud is a little harsh, isn't it? Who do you guys think the special guest is? Who do you hope it is? Hey, Steele, welcome. Good to see you. Scott, howdy, howdy. Eating candy. Diabetic safe candy. What's for dinner? It's candy, Rico Stam. Poured it out so I don't want to eat a certain amount. It's sugar free. Carrie, howdy, howdy. I've been intending to message you, and then I never get around to it. I'm going to be doing Sunday night, every Sunday night, unless Haley lets me know that she has a guest or wants to stream. And that could be every Sunday if that's what she wants. But tentatively, I'll be doing every Sunday and every Wednesday for now. And I definitely wanted to have you back on. We talked about that when I was on your stream. So we'll talk about that. Hey, BJ, saw you earlier. Scott's. Amy. I'm excited about your series, your new streams that are coming up, Rico Stan. And how are you doing? Are you still improving? What? Let's see. What's for dinner? I saw that. It's not you. It's not you. All right.
Oh, I'm on. I can't turn my camera on right now because I need to take a shower and get dressed and all that stuff. I'm like running behind.
Hey, Pam.
Hey.
I'm getting that choppy silliness, but it usually clears up in a little bit. I have no idea why it does that. You can't
Hi,
wait
everybody.
to be an interview.
I know too much information, huh? That's why my camera is not on. I got up really late today. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Rico Stan. Hi, Carrie. Larry, hi. Anybody I missed, hi. Hi, Sandy. So, question of the day, how is Daniel doing?
Hey, Raven. Did you say something about a question of the day? Hey, BT.
Yes, I said, how's Daniel doing? Hi, Colette.
It's too choppy for me. I know it's okay for everybody else, but.
Not Nola Jane, hi.
Nola, you got this. Shelter room. Chill with Cap. Just got notification. I just got it too, actually. There it is. Yeah. Doing good. How are you doing? Pam's going to be our guest, and I'm going to try to get her to show us some rice fish. I don't think she got rice fish anymore. Catfish Terry. All the cool kids. You got 33 people, it says. That always amazes me. Pam, you always draw a crowd, of course.
Well, I'm not drawing a very good crowd right now because I can't turn my camera on.
Are you streaming tonight, Pam?
I am.
Good. Awesome. Oh, she asked how Daniel was doing. Okay, I didn't even get anything out of that. The vet thought that his cough was anxiety related from losing his best friend Winston a month or so ago, 6 weeks ago, whatever,
Oh no.
and that he's still looking for him. He asked me how long they'd been together, and I said since Daniel was 6 weeks and Winston was 6 months.
Oh
So
no. Poor little
they're
guy.
kind of like an old couple because Daniel really took care of Winston, helped me a lot with him, washed his face, made sure, lots of stuff. He was a caregiver for him, literally. So he's kind of lost now, and he's just not getting over that. So he gave him some trazodone, pretty big dose, half it at first. It's going to take 100 milligrams morning and night, but I'm going to half it. He also gave him some antibiotic because they tested everything, no heartworms, no nothing. I couldn't get my dogs. But he had a little bit of a bladder infection, not much, and he'd had one before he was treated for, but he's not having any symptoms. I told him he wasn't. So he started him on an antibiotic. And he said that might help his throat if there was any kind of infection, but he didn't see anything. Oh, and he did a needle biopsy on a new lump he's got in his neck, but it was benign. There was nothing in there cancerous, just benign. So bless his heart, he's just really struggling, like pets do and animals do when they lose a partner, a buddy, a mate, So
That's sad.
I can hear you great now. You came in clear. Awesome. It is so sad, but I'll start him on all that tonight and see where we go. Maple Street's in here. Awesome. Hello.
Makes you want to just give him a big hug.
At,
Poor little guy.
at Tennessee, he's not here. Who's he looking for?
It's hard enough on us when we lose them,
Oh, honey.
let alone their furry friends.
Oh, my God. That was so hard when I lost him and Daniel. Oh, my God. But anyway, he hopes we can get him out of this. He said it was anxiety, that awful cough. They did a good ear and nose and throat exam. They did everything very thorough. So we shall see.
Poor little guy.
Yep. I can't lose another one. That's 2 I've lost this year, but I just can't do it.
I know it was hard losing my buddy.
Oh, I know. Did you ever get his cremains?
I called and talked to him. I haven't been over there yet because they've been having like bouts of the virus in their office. So I haven't been over there to get him yet, but I'm going to.
Dharma joined us. Petro Man, howdy, howdy. And I saw somebody else that I don't think I spoke to. Bobby, also known as Tennessee H2O. Posiwi. Say hello to Posiwi. I know you guys will be posting Pam's link throughout, and I appreciate that. Got several mods here, all good mods. So.
Yeah, I'm working on getting stuff ready to do a small, just to auction a couple things and give away something tonight.
Oh, cool. Do you have
my rent in a couple days, and I'm like a little bit short.
Yeah.
Not very much so, but just a little.
Well, I'm sure we can make it up tonight. You go at 11 Eastern, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there. I don't think I've ever missed one. There was 1 or 2 that I lurked throughout like a couple years ago, but I don't think I've ever missed one. You have a thumbnail already for the stream?
I do. I haven't put it. Did I put it up yet? I might not have put it up yet. I got to do that. Like I say, I woke up late this morning. My days and nights have been all turned around.
Me too.
Like the other night, I went to bed at like 7 o'clock in the morning and woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, I got to get this changed around eventually. Last night, I tried to go to bed earlier. I went to bed about 5, but I know I didn't go to sleep, and then I didn't wake up until almost 2. Like, I got to get this turned around. I mean, I like being up at night, but it's hard to get stuff done during the day if you're sleeping all day.
I get more done at night. I like the water changes, and I actually rescaped the 40 breeder that I had a lot of rainbows in, and I've been talking about putting the puffers, the dragon puffers. I almost
Yeah.
moved them last night, and I thought I didn't get them moved today because of being at the vet and stuff, but I may move them tonight. I've got that all rescaped, and I really like it. I got to catch the laser cories out there, but it's ready for them. And where I get the energy at night, I don't know. It's just I'm more productive, you know.
I always have been, but I usually, try to go to bed around 2 or 3. But here the last week, it's been like daylight before I go to bed, and that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Well, just so we get our sleep, I guess that's really what's important. I didn't have anything special planned, and I was thinking about Rico Stan's new stream that he's announced. He did a vid about that. If you haven't seen it, go look at that. And it's something new and exciting that we've needed in the fish fam. And I know Priscilla and I know Mia, and I don't know who. I think maybe James or Ed, or he's got several people that he did announce on there, and he wants everybody basically on there. But it's not so much about fish. Not about fish at all. It's about who are you and that kind of stuff, the personal side. Just kind of get to know you, not your fish. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. So check it out. But I'd kind of like to do the opposite of that with Pam because I'm sure he's going to want you on there. Can you imagine that? And he probably has already asked you, but I want to know a little bit, not formally, not going down and asking you questions unless I have to, about your hobby and how you got in the hobby. And you're definitely one of the OGs, but you're so like me, so little or less often, we're asked for advice. I think because we're older and we've had fish for years, and it's kind of odd how that is. We've talked about this before. We both had to learn things and unlearn things and learn new things, all of
Yeah.
our life, basically. But do you mind talking a little bit about how you got in and how you progressed through? I know everybody would love to hear it. I would.
Well, it's just kind of boring.
Good.
But I have had fish for many, many years. That's for sure. I started out with your basic, when I was a kid, with your basic Noah's Ark tank, where I got a 10-gallon tank and just had a bunch of stuff in it. Back when I was a kid, which was many years ago, you did not have to, there was no child labor laws. They passed them when I was like a teenager. So back when I was a kid growing up in Oregon, after school let out, the different owners of strawberry fields would rent the school buses and go around and pick up kids on the school bus to go out and pick berries in the fields, which I did every year, starting from when I was like in the first grade, I think.
I've never heard you mention this. Sorry.
And so I always had my own money. I'd buy my own school clothes every year. And I had money to go to the fair and stuff like that. I had my own money from working in the fields during the summer. And it wasn't that bad. I mean, I know they've passed child labor laws now, but you got paid by, like when I picked strawberries, you got paid by the flat, which a flat is 12 boxes, a little bit bigger than what you get in the store, boxes of strawberries. And I don't remember how much it was when I started, but I know for a while there it was like 50 cents a flat. So you don't make a lot of money, but it's not like you're like killing yourself because if you didn't work, you just didn't make any money. I mean, you could go out there and sit in the fields all day if you wanted to, but I worked. But anyway, I had my own money, so one day I was like at the store and they just opened up this fish store and I went in and I still remember I bought this 10-gallon tank and carried it home, which was a ways. And I remember I was really tired by the time I got home with it.
I imagine.
I was probably about 12 or 13 when I bought the tank. And then, got it set up and went back. And of course, we didn't know anything then about cycling or anything like that. I remember once a week I would like take everything out of the tank and clean everything really good. And we had those goddamn box fillers. I
Yep.
hate those things. I still to this day I hate those box fillers. I just hate them.
Yours would never sink.
Yeah, I'd pile rocks on top of it and everything else. And thought it was going to stay down, and then pretty soon it would float back up to the top again. Yep, I still remember that. And I did the standard mistake of, I remember one time I was cleaning the tank out, and I took the heater out and set it on the floor while I was cleaning the tank, and I heard this crackling noise and looked down, and I'd forgot to unplug it, so it was smoking on the floor, which we had hardwood floors. And I remember I like yanked it up and stuck it back in the tank, and it promptly shattered into the tank. Oh, so yeah, they didn't have underground filters when I started BJ, but all kinds of adventures and learning. I had like I said, I had your typical Noah's Ark tank, and I remember I got a black molly and added it to the tank, and the next day it was covered with ick, and everything in the tank had ick.
Oh, no.
So I had to run down to the pet store, and they gave me I don't remember if it was methylene blue or the malachite green. Either one of them is awful. And I like treated the tank, and like within 2 days, everything in the tank was dead except for that damn molly. The molly was the only thing that survived. Oh, so I got rid of it, and then I got a beautiful pair of just 2 black veil angelfish. And they were beautiful. I mean, they were absolutely beautiful. And I had them for a couple of years until I went on a vacation and had my mom take care of them. And when I got home, the whole bottom of the tank was full of rotting food. I mean, full of it. And the fish were dead. So don't ever have your mom take care of your fish. Let's see. I had different adventures along those lines. And then when then I didn't have any fish for a while after that. And then I had moved out on my own, and I wrecked my car and was kind of laid up in bed for a few days because I screwed up my back. And my mom showed up with 2 goldfish in a bowl for me, like in a great big antique bowl that one of her friends had found at the dump. It was a huge thing.
He heard you.
And one of them was an orange Aranda, and the other one was a white Aranda with a red cap. And I named them Crash and Burn. And I had them for quite a long time. And then, how you're young and go through dating and getting married and all that. And after I got married, I got, what did I get? I set up the 10-gallon tank again. And I had a hodgepodge of stuff. And I remember I had I still had Crash, the white Aranda with the red cap. It was in the 10-gallon tank. And then I had some miscellaneous fish in with it. And I remember one day I decided that how pretty it would be to add some neons. And I still remember I added 10 neons.
Ooh.
Went to the fish store and I added 10 neons to my tank. And my ex-husband got home from work I was like so excited. I said, I added some neons. They look so nice in there. And we're looking in the tank and there's no neon. And I remember I said, oh, look, there's one neon behind the filter there. There's one of them. And I watched my Aranda swim over and eat it.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't have any neons.
it's a nice snack.
Yep. And then after that, I started getting into just fancy goldfish. And I had all kinds of fancy goldfish and like 7 or 8 tanks. And while the kids were growing up, I always had these tanks with the fancy goldfish. And then after I got divorced, I kind of quit for a while. And let's see, then I got, I splurged with my tax return one year and I got a 70-gallon tank and a stand. And I ended up with discus tank. I ended up with like 6 or 7 discus and some cardinal tetras and some rummy nose. And I think I had a bristle nose in there. And by that time I was down in California. And the water down there is like liquid cement. So I would go to the water store once a week and buy about 40 gallons of water to do water changes on them.
You didn't use
I buy the RO water.
no chemicals then?
It was pretty cheap, actually. It was like less than $0.25 a gallon. So, because nobody there drinks the water out of the tap either. Everybody buys the RO water to drink. Because the water there is really nasty. So, yeah. And then after I left there, I didn't have a tank for a while. And then after I moved here, I did what do you call it? Where I was in the store and I saw a Betta. So I bought like a Betta tank and the Betta. And then Megan had gotten a axolotl. So, or she was planning on getting one. She was going to order one. So we went into Petco in Cheyenne to get her a tank for her axolotl and the filter and everything she needed. And when I was in the store, they had the $1 per gallon sale going on. So I ended up buying a 29-gallon tank. And the rest is history.
Well, you've kept a lot of fish, though. I mean, now you have quite a collection. I know you kept discus at one point. I saw Maria talking about, she lost a couple of hers.
Yeah, I kept discus for several years. I had one pair that was breeding and I had moved them into a 20 long and the heater malfunctioned and killed them. And that was rather discouraging. And I quit for a little while after that because I was really upset.
Well, you have quite a collection now, but we don't get to see it very often. That's for sure.
Well, that's because I'm kind of thinning everything out and getting ready to kind of get some different kinds of fish that I've been wanting.
Have you still got the axolotls?
Yep. I love my axolotls.
I think my leucistic pair are getting ready to spawn. She was floating on the top yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Well, I thought she was dead, and I touched her, and they're the softest things in the world. Of course, you don't be touching them. Yazzie, the cat's up here. Go on. Yazzie, you're running your image. Anyway, she wasn't dead, but I put a couple of pots in because they really didn't have a cave. and with all the moving around I was doing, and she's been staying in one of those pots for the Pleco okay, but she looks like she's about to pop.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Wendy's asking you what were the first people that you could ask for advice.
When I was growing up, there was no internet, of course, and you had to go to the library. And I think I checked out every book in the library about fish and read it like 3 times. But there wasn't the internet, and there wasn't the knowledge that is available now to people. So it was kind of more of a trial and error. And by the time I had the discus tank, there was internet, although was not as good as it is now. But I was in a couple discus forums and stuff, and I like trial and error. I had bought, because I wanted to do plants with a discus, and I had bought a really expensive light for the time. It was like $350, and it lasted 1 week, and then it quit working. So, and the fish store, of course, wouldn't refund me or anything on it. So I ended up like doing some research and finding out that I could just use shop lights. So, and then I started like researching do-it-yourself stuff, do-it-yourself soil, which at the time nobody was like, or I didn't know, hadn't read anything about using potting soil. But clay was the big thing, but it would have cost me like hundreds of dollars to do that 75-gallon tank.
Oh yeah.
With clay. So that's when I like was researching and found out I could use kitty litter instead of clay, which I still do to this day. I use a mix of kitty litter and organic potting soil, which works pretty good. And the soil is still expensive, so I still do it that way. And I still, like on my racks and stuff, I still use LED shop lights on my racks. I have some lights for the tanks that are sitting, on their own. But on the racks, I use shop lights.
Maria, yes, she is doing an auction tonight. Sorry. Hey, Eric. When
so that's kind of my boring.
No.
My boring story.
No. Everybody's really asking you a lot of questions there, and and it's creating a whole lot of discussion. I'm loving it. I don't care. I'm enjoying it, and Yazi's enjoying it. He insisted on coming out. But yeah, when I got my groceries, when I picked them up yesterday, I got 2 shop lights. Like one I'd already got there, so I don't like it, and I'm gonna put them on my racks that I'm got to set up. But I'm gonna.
They work really well on racks. On racks.
I've got them on the axolotl. Well, I actually have it so there's just a little bit, an inch or 2 goes over the axolotl because they don't need much light, rather than just ambient light. But yeah, they do, and I really like the light from them. It's the clarity and the fish look totally different than with all the different colors on.
Yeah. And they grow plants. I mean, you probably couldn't grow like the real fancy plants that some people like with the shop lights, but for most low to medium lights will grow really well under shop lights.
Yep. And also, if you're using them on a rack, that's 10 or 20-gallon tanks usually, and so they're not very deep, So
yeah, exactly.
Sharpies is saying he's old. Boy, that must put us way up there.
And
hey, honey,
they're not expensive. I think I spent like $30 a strip for 4-foot strips for LED lights that they put out like 3,500 lumens or something like that. I don't know, but they work. So yeah. And for $35 for a 4-foot strip of light, I'm good with it.
Well, the ones I got are like $9.99, and they're I think they're 24 inches. I think they're no, they're not 36. They're just 24. But that gives I just have three in a row, 10 gallons, or the way I do my racks, and so it covers what if you just put it right in the center. You get plenty of light.
Yeah.
They work fine. Yazzie was sound asleep when we started. Here he came.
Oh, there's my Yazzie.
He was having a fit. You didn't hear him having a fit.
No.
Oh, I know. I was going to mention too. I was showing this shirt earlier, and I'm sure all of you know Zach's Tanks, the crazy aquarium guy.
Yeah, yeah. I used to watch him all the time, and then he kind of quit for a while.
Yeah, he had to move for a job. He's a chef, and he had to move to another town. So his brother, he kept his apartment or whatever he's got because he didn't want to lose it, but he wanted that good job also. So he took some of his tanks down, but his old videos are just awesome, especially when he's starting out. That guy really knows his stuff, and he kept everything, but he still has a bunch of tanks. And he comes home like once a week or whatever he needs to, so that somebody's checking the fish every few days. And he started doing a few videos, and he's not editing so much. It's just, doesn't have the time, just doing like impromptu. But anyway, I bought some of his merch. I've got a cup on the way, and I got his T-shirt on. So that's what that was saying.
Oh,
It's
awesome.
Crazy aquarium guy, and then it's got. Do you remember Miss Sunshine? His Fahaka puffer.
Yes, I do.
She spawned that time. He lost her though, but
Oh.
that's on a lot of his stuff. It's on the cup I'm getting, and her picture's on his shirt. So he's trying to, get his channel going again. And even if he never puts anything else up, guys, I would recommend him. He's got an awesome channel.
Oh yeah, he did an excellent video on trimming Amazon puffer's teeth too.
Oh yeah,
it's really a good one.
Yep, he's got really good content. He's got like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. He was growing real fast when he had to, make a change with his life. But hopefully he'll be back in town, when I have a job there and can stay home all the time. But yeah, his stuff is. Zach is a great guy, and I bought my stuff. I'm not saying I'm putting him. I just want to make people aware of him that doesn't know about him, and those that do, he is doing videos again. So.
Yep, I used to never miss any of his stuff because he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember when he was setting up some strains of guppies and breeding out some guppy strains, and he's like me in that he's a whole lot smarter than me and definitely knows a lot more and has done a lot more for sure. But he likes to mix fish. What can be mixed and that kind of thing. So that was another thing I loved about him. He might have guppies in with not goldfish, but he just anything. He had some unbelievable show quality goldfish. So Sandy, I know if you don't know about him, you would love to see his goldfish videos and others. So anyway, put the check in the mail. So I'm kidding. Mickham says not upset about lockdown either. Sharpies, just getting some extra time for my fish. Not in bars and discos. Oh, me either. Me neither. Maria wants us to hit the like button. We got 60 people watching, it says. I can see that. Incredible.
61, that's good.
Yep. You and Ed always draw a crowd. Always. Let's see, Chewy, Ian, anybody I hadn't said hello to.
It's kind of when people watch me, it's kind of like the same draw as like watching a train wreck.
There's Gnarly. I was wondering about you, Gnarly. I hadn't seen you, and I just thought about you the other day. I'm not sure what made me. It might have been something about your fish, but I was like, I haven't seen him in a while, so good to see you. Hope everything's been okay. Gnarly, also known as Bryce. Rah rah. Rob 93's here.
Oh, hey, Rob.
Do we know if Rob's having a stream tonight or not? I hope so. So we'll have Rob at 8, and then Pam or Dan at 9:30, and then Pam at 11. And there's some other people in between there, but that's when I try to catch up on my critters.
Yeah, I gotta like after this, after you're done, I gotta like go jump in the shower because I need to. And I got 3 4x6 drawings done, but I think I'm going to give away one of them because I haven't done any little cards. And the cards that I'm going to be doing this week, I'm going to be sending out to my Patreon. So I might give away one of the 4x6s and then see if anybody wants to buy the other two. Like I said, I only just a little tiny bit short on my rent, so I'm not stressing about it too much. But I gotta have it in the next 2 days, so I gotta do an auction tonight.
Off topic, but okay. Sandy posted the link for Rob 93. Off topic. Do you still have your? Right out of my head, I got some from you, and I have a couple of drops of fry from them. The the fish you would always show me when you were doing the wardrobe change.
My rice fish?
The rice fish, yeah.
Yeah, I still have my rice fish.
You need to show us that either now or tonight. I need to see those rice fish. And do you still have the whiptail cats?
Those I don't think I have any left because they were in the tank that broke.
I still have 2 of them. I don't know. I think I got like 6 or 7, whatever you recommended from you.
When I get stuff moved and because I'm gonna try to move everything into my spare bedroom.
You got a lot of hatches from them.
A lot of my stuff in there, and I'll probably see if I can find some more whiptails and start breeding them again. But I lost a lot of fish when that damn tank broke.
Yeah. There's Tim Recon. I was wondering about you too. The same time I was wondering about Bryce. You can see you're okay.
I seem to not have a cigarette. I will be right back. Don't ask me anything for a second. Yep, I have one. Oh my gosh.
Those whiptails never laid eggs for me that I saw, so I never had any spawn from them. So I was sure I had both sexes too, but I don't know. Just never did. Looking here to see. Pam didn't send this to me. It's got coffee and fish food and cat comments and all that on it, but that one's stuck in the trim of my 33 long here. So, said you guys posting a link unless you already have. I could figure out. There we go. Dang. This is not as easy as it. Chewy talking about music and bands. Guys, what did I do with that Sunday? I mean, this is okay, and this is what I usually do, but I kind of, since Haley wants me to do every week, except when
what kind of tank do you have your whiptails in?
Went choppy on me.
Oil that chair, I know, huh?
Oh, is that my chair? Oh, I didn't even pay.
No, that's mine.
Okay, well, mine squeaks too, so I never pay. Mine's just wood. It's an old school picture. elementary school teacher's desk and chair. I don't know why I wanted it, but I just did. Oh, yeah, like Mike says, the dollar per gallon sale is on. I do need a couple of 40s, I really do, but I've got 9, at least 9, maybe a couple more 10 gallons to set up a rack, and I haven't even set up the rack. So I'm just making sure that I minimize and trim and condense, and like Pam's doing, I'm not taking any tanks down, but I'm going to try and make things easier for myself before I add another rack.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of taking tanks down because I'm going to be moving everything into the other room.
Amy's asking about the mailing.
The mailing?
Yeah, she was wondering about you mailing stuff. I saw.
Oh, I mailed a bunch of stuff before Christmas, the week before Christmas,
Yeah.
and a lot of stuff hasn't gotten there yet, which has me worried. So I have a stack of stuff to mail, like from last week and my giveaways and stuff. All the calendars that were bought are sent out, but I still have some giveaways to send out and stuff. But I'm kind of waiting for the mail to settle down to be somewhat more reliable, because I'm really afraid of sending stuff
Right.
and losing it, because I still have some packages out from 2 weeks ago. Like Maria's has me quite worried because she has not gotten hers yet.
And you never got the. Sorry, you never got the package from me still.
Not yet, no. So I'm kind of worried about sending stuff in the mail. So I'll probably send
It's a butt time.
stuff either Friday or Monday. But I've kind of given it just a bit of a breather to let them catch up, because I talked to the lady at the post office and she said stuff is backed up all over the country. So that's kind of like the people that won calendars and stuff. You might have to wait just a little bit, because I'm going to send them, but probably like Monday or something, because like I said, it kind of has me a bit on the worried side, because the mail is taking forever now. And the other thing is like, that I worry about is the longer it's in the mail, the more chance there is of it getting bent up and damaged. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you mentioned it because I'm back to choppy again, and I only get like every third word. But one of the reasons Pam actually is short on her rent is because she's had so much mailing expense, and I know that talking to her and paying attention, but she's had to spend a lot of money to ship things out that she's given away and stuff like that. So, I'm glad.
That is actually true, and that's the other problem. That since you brought it up, I'll mention it, but I wasn't going to say anything. But that's the other thing with mailing is I've got to pay my rent within the next 2 days. So I can't really mail anything until after I get my rent paid too.
Why
anything
not?
more, because the last mailing that I did a week and a half ago, I spent $162 mailing stuff. So yeah. So I've got to pay my rent and then send stuff out too.
Right.
So well, yeah.
I know that you don't like to, say things like that, so that's why I jumped in it. So yeah, and there are people that are getting things they've won, so a buck or two wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt, toward the rent. I'm just saying.
Well, that's why I'm going to auction off a couple little things tonight, because actually I could cover my rent just barely right now, but then I wouldn't have any money to mail stuff. So that's why I'm doing the auction tonight.
Well, you might want to eat something too, or have some coffee or Fireball, or.
I'm out of Fireball too.
Oh no, that won't do.
That's like at the bottom of the list. I don't worry about that till I get the other stuff done.
Hey, John Larson, and you're welcome, Amy. Maria, I sent your address Bob, but he hadn't responded. Because I know he was going to send you something from Aquatic Aesthetics. Billie Jean said, can she put on cling wrap as a lid? Oh, I don't see why you couldn't, Billie Jean. What do y'all think about that? BJ Palmer's asking about those cling wrap as a lid, that press-on cling wrap.
I think it would work as long as you don't have big fish.
It sounds like it would work. I know people use it to like to do the dry start for the plants. I've seen those videos, some of them, where the plants are just put in the substrate and they mist everything and then put cling wrap on it and leave it alone. So I don't see why it wouldn't work with water in there.
Yeah, I would think it would work.
Hey, Dan Slee. I was just looking at Dan's postings on Instagram just a couple hours ago.
Oh, his stuff is so beautiful.
There was one that was just gorgeous, and I wanted to say something about it, but I'm ignorant of the artistic terms, but it just had so much depth and so many levels to look at. And it's a flower, you know. It's got the stamens in the middle, and it's that one that's colorful, and it just goes so many different layers, I guess. It's so layered that it's not painted, it's a picture. It's really cool.
Yay, I got my stream up while I was talking to you. I think I saw Dan ask me if I was going to be going to town. I've got to get stuff to the mail. So eventually here.
And guys, if you're not subscribed to Dan, you need to be, because he's about to have sometime in the near future, he alluded to it last week, another auction or giveaway.
I think he's going to be doing that on one of Priscilla's streams.
On whose stream?
I don't want to miss that.
I didn't hear whose stream it was, but now that you said that, I think I do remember. He's already got it planned. If you go tomorrow, Pam, I will send money for followers.
Tomorrow is New Year. Is tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, huh?
You can't beat that. Fireball.
Actually, the place at the little liquor store that I go to that has Fireball is about 2.5 blocks from me. It's on the edge of town.
So we've got about 10.
Hasn't worked out the details, but Priscilla and I might do one in January. Yes, you need to do one. Either that or I'll make you do another one up here with me or something.
Oh, okay. So it is on Priscilla's tomorrow. No, Monday. Is it Monday? Or Sunday?
He says he hasn't worked out the details yet.
Okay. She's moved a couple of times to accommodate other people and, to
yeah.
Audience.
Yeah, she had her stream going and a couple people like bigger channels started like going at the same time, so she had to move hers.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I do my stream so late, because nobody wants my time slot.
Well, let's do a giveaway just for the hell of it. What do y'all say? How much time we got left? Like 10 minutes?
About 10 minutes, 11 minutes. All
right. Let's do it. You got something to write with, Pam, or am I going to have to do all this?
I can write a number down.
All right. We got 49 people, so we'll do.
I'm not gonna click, because I'm not gonna turn on my camera to show you the numbers. So I will click away from the chat so I don't see anybody's numbers. And what number range do you want, Bob?
I don't know if Pam still has a GoFundMe or not. I
I do, but it's pretty well inactive. I mean, nobody pays attention to it anymore. And yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
don't
PayPal.
I don't really worry about GoFundMe because I want to try to like earn
PayPal
what
and
I need
GoFundMe don't
myself
take
as opposed to
anything
having
out.
people give it to me. You know what I mean? That's why I'm doing the auction tonight, because I would rather like
Right.
make a little bit of money than like push my GoFundMe, if that makes sense.
All right. Let's do. Had you rather do like $150 or $225? It's going to be for Dan's. I just, that's my favorite place right now to buy fish. So
I don't know.
he doesn't need customers, that's for sure, but I'm sure he'll appreciate the business. 10 minutes. All right, we can do this. So, guys, you rather have $150 gift certificate to Dan's or two? Do two. Maria says. Maria's the boss. So,
And Amy
and
says,
Amy. I mean Sandy. All right. So,
so I'm going to write down a number. Do you want it between 1 and 50?
yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do my random number thing and then I'll write it down.
And this is Pam's rules. It's closest without going over. If two people get the same number.
And only one guess per person. And I got a number. You want me to type start?
Yes. Yazi's being affectionate, so I don't want to break that up. Sharpie's trying to get you to do a commission for him. $50. No, I like to eat two select.
I'm getting caught up with my commissions. I've got like 3 left to do that I'm working on. So I can take on a new commission here pretty soon. I did a drawing for Aquamate, but I haven't mailed it to him yet because I'm not going to put something like that in the mail right now. Because like I said, I worry about the longer the stuff is in the mail, the more chance there is of something happening to it.
Somebody guessed more than once, and Wendy busted them. I don't know who it is, though. Probably that Rico fan.
Oh, you got a 99-cent super chat from Turtle Nerd.
I see that. Thank you, Turtle Nerd Gaming. I appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you very much. I donate my supercharger and any earnings I make to the shelter I volunteer at. So thank you very much. Maria's out after somebody too now. I wouldn't want them after me. Hey, Fishymon. Rico's trying to change his number. Y'all know what to do. Hey, Freshwater. Yep. What Amy said. But,
Okay, is everybody about done?
Pam, not everybody, but on some channels I see them fine tune the rules and do this different and do that. So, I mean, whatever, it's their channel, but.
Well, I watched somebody do a giveaway the other day and they were trying to use
That might cause some confusion. I don't know.
They were trying to use Nightbot, and it was a mess. And I was like, "This is why I do the way I do it."
All right.
Are we done? Okay, so the number that the random number that was pulled up was number 42. So let me go back over and see what we got.
What was the number?
It's 42.
I can't hear what the number is because it's garbled. Sorry.
I'll write it down. 42.
42.
Yep.
All right. And we got 5 minutes, they're saying, so.
So Select Pet has 38.
No wonder Rico Stan wanted to change his to 43. John McKenzie has 43.
Yep, that's one number over. So it looks to me like Select Pet got 38, and I think that's closest without going over.
Awesome. Congratulations, Select. Also known as John. You know how to, he knows how to get me, so we've messaged and stuff before. So just send me your email and I'll have Dan, or I'll send it. Last time I sent him, but Dan's willing to do it. So I'll probably just let him do it and he copies me on it. So it's still lazy for me. Just give us the email Select and I'll let Dan know. He doesn't even know I'm doing this unless he's eavesdropping. All right, let's do for the second one. We may go over a couple minutes, but Rob's
okay. Let me pull up another.
Doing a giveaway for a second $25 gift certificate for Dan's Fish, and it's 1 through 50, and Pam's conducting the drawing. So here we go.
I got a number.
Oh, I can hear you now. I never seen Select win anything, so I'm glad he won. All right. Have we started yet?
Yep, we're started.
And you know, somebody pointed out last time while people are putting numbers that, you know, Dan does overnight shipping. That's why everything's always alive and healthy, except like the 1% of 1% of 1%. I mean, he has over 99% arrive alive. It pays the shipping, I think, and a little bit more. So basically, with $25, you're getting free shipping and a little bit off what you order. So. Uh-oh. Rico Stan using my number 33. Still got 50 people.
Get in your numbers quick, because I'm going to type stop here pretty quick.
Seems like Rico Stan's causing some controversy again. He gives me hell, I'll tell you what. Fishy Biz coming in with the 8.
Okay, I'm going to type stop.
2 minutes, Maria said. So if you don't have your number in, get it in. Pam's going to stop it. And thanks, Maria.
We have a tie, so we're going to have to do a tiebreaker because the number's 24.
24?
Yep, and we got 2 23s. We got Xanadu and Maple Street. Got 24. So going to have to do a quick tiebreaker between those two. So I'm going to change my setting on my random number to 1 to 15. And those two can throw out a number.
Xanadu and Brandon.
And I got the number. So go ahead, you two, for the tiebreaker. Xanadu picked 7. So Maple Street, throw out a number. And Brandon picked 9. And the number on the random number was 7. So Xanadu won that one.
All right. I love it when we have to do the second number. Congratulations, Xanadu. I don't know. Maria knows my email, or several people on here do. If somebody will put my email up there, and Xana can get me. Otherwise, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, same name. But just email me an email that Dan can send your certificate to.
IW Marion. Oh, Peplin Creek, thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Super sticker, and I can't see in this platform what it is, but thank you. Yeah, he does.
And thank you, Furloughs Aquatics. Yeah, Peplin Creek gave you a $1.99 super chat, and Furloughs Aquatics just gave you a $4.99.
Thank you, Eric, for the art. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We're making it. We're scraping by, so every bit helps. Thank you. Thank you both. All right. Well, my email, there it is. Actually, Maria, it's just Arc of Cleveland at AOL. Doesn't have the V on it. Sorry. The legal name is the Arc of Cleveland, but there's one in Illinois or somewhere that is the Arc of Cleveland, or Cleveland, Ohio, Illinois or somewhere. And thank you, Xanadu. Appreciate it. Thank you. The Arc needs it, and we appreciate it. All right, so it's just Arc of Cleveland at AOL, Xanadu. Leave the off. Thank you guys for being here. Pam, special thanks for coming on and being our guest co-host. And I hope you consider doing it more often, because obviously it's kind of a good thing, I think. And
Lisa just gave you $50.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, thank you. Awesome.
She says for all the fur babies at the Ark.
Thank you. I just posted a video of these that we've spent so much money on, and that will really help. They're about to start going up for adoption next week. They're so good. Told them in the video, stay there, stay in the pile. And they did. And when I started talking, they started walking away, but they're so cute. Thank you, Lisa, very much.
Yeah, if I was there, I would be knocking on the door, but too far away.
You never know who's listening, huh? You never know. And I saw Dan's fish, I thought, lurking while I was
there. Yeah. Hi, Dan.
All right. Dan, I'll be sending you those 2 emails to send their $25 gift certificates. I love what I do too, Lisa, and I love what you do. Lisa has her own little pet rescue in her house.
Congratulations, Select Pet and Xanadu.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I was wanting to do it by New Year's 1st, but that's not going to happen. But almost made it. So it happens when it happens. It is relaxing for me. Yes. Again, thanks, Pam, and thank the moderators, because they really, really keep things moving and are a huge help. And I would hate to try to do this without them, and don't want to. So thanks, moderators.
Mods are the best.
And thanks, members. You know, we have several members on here, and I'm a little bit behind exactly a week on posting any member stuff. I have videos made, but I just haven't posted them. So my issue is my main computer, the screen's down on it, so I can only do stuff on my cell phone right now. But we'll get there, you know that. So thank you, members, and thanks everybody for being here. And thank you, Super Chatters. Really, really appreciate that. And I will see you guys over at Rob's. Thank you, Pam. See you tonight too, Pam. We'll see Pam later tonight.
Yep. I'm gonna auction 2 pieces, and I'm gonna give away 1. So
awesome. I'll be there. All right.
Okay, bye.